And there we go. So back onto the road here. I think, yeah, we already looted this helicopter with all of our stuff. And let's continue exploring the world of Cataclysm here. I thought I saw a moose or something over there, and those are pretty dangerous. So yeah, we do not want to mess with that. Let's just go through some of the terrain here. We're slightly hungry, so let's drink the energy cola. And oh, that is not what I wanted to see. So that is a moose, and he is, I think, prancing around with some wolves. So lucky for us, we can make it past him all right. But those things will screw you up real fast if you give them the opportunity to. So want to stay. Oh yes, I want to stay next to this forest edge. We can actually chop down the trees on a side note and use them for either fuel or other things. But this is what I want to see. So, oh, perfect. It's a gun store on the edge of town. And what is over here? An electronics store and a sporting goods store. So I don't think there will be a lot of zombies inside that area, just on the edge of town. Uh-oh. Yeah, this thing, coyote. Okay, those things aren't too bad, but some of them are pretty bad. We can kill that off in one hit. And now hopefully what we can do here is just peek around the, oh, how many zombies are there? There's only one, that's fine. Peek around the corner to the gun store. Luckily for us, we brought the toolbox, cut down the stuff right there, bash through the window, and there. Now we can take whatever we want here. Marlin, we have some Rugers, we have an MP5, a Tech 9, double barrel shotgun, lots of very good stuff. Ooh. Okay, that zombie is just kind of trapped there. I think we might actually have to cut the zombie free. Typically the guns inside the actual range here will have ammo. So there we go, we just grabbed a loaded 5.7, very useful. Grab the guns and ammo book. Lots of bullets, but not a lot of bullets, but a lot of weaponry there. So there we found the 9M11. We don't have any bullets for the Glock. I don't think you can dual wield the guns, unfortunately. That would be kind of cool though. If we had two of the guns there. And there we go. So, oh crap! It's a freaking bear. We gotta get back inside. That bear is, yeah, I was gonna say that bear should spend some time tearing up some of the other stuff, but yikes, we are not in the best place to be, trapped inside the gun store with a bear. Let's grab the, or let's wield the 5.7, store the knife inside our, I think, chest rig, and shoot the bear. Boom. Hit him for 39, 44, 28, and that cleans house. So that works very well for our favor. Whew. The bad thing about this is that, I mean, those firearms make a decent amount of noise, and that is not something that you want to put out to everyone else. Yeah. Oh hey, found the vibrator. If you do turn that on, that will actually give you some level of enjoyment. More importantly though, it has a battery in it, so that is pretty useful. We have a game watch. Yeah, we'll take that. Not for the watch itself, but for the fact that it has a time counter on it. Very useful. So now we know what time it is, and we can map that accordingly. I don't think there's anything else that we want from here, but we can take a look around. So there happens to be a couple piles of clothes around here. And usually those guys have some pretty good goods here. But that's not the case. Huh. Okay, but we did figure out there's a second gun store. Oh, Jesus, that's a big swarm of zombified children. I think we're pretty set for the rest of today at the very least. And we are carrying just an absolute ton of ammunition and goods. So let's get ourselves back into that hut. Because for the time being, for like the first, I think, month inside the game, you're fine. In the sense that those farms, they have food. You can grow food. And to that, I think we're fine just holding up. Because we do have the food portion at the farm. And we do have the traps and all. Have ammunition for a lot of different weapons. So what we can do here is just climb right on over, grab some of the cucumbers, some of the corn, I presume, some of the stuff over here. This is all good stuff. And hop right on over onto this side of the fence. Hope that there are no traps over here. And we are back in the safety of all of this. So, perfect. Let's just see, what else can we drop here? Well, we'll have to like if we do stay at this place long enough, we might want to seriously consider reorganizing all this. But for now, we can drop some of that there. We can drop some of the ammunition here. We'll carry the jug of water and things like that. But for now, yeah, that seems pretty good. So, lie back on the bed, read the Guns and Ammo book, read the other book. And for food, let's just eat all of this stuff. And there. So that is another successful day. Let's just get our guy to wait 6 hours. You need to wait till the rain is over, I guess. So yeah, pretty successful day. Pretty successful day. Yeah, for some reason the game has this thing where it rains practically every single day, which for us isn't, it's not a terribly big consideration, but it might be not optimal, I guess. Especially because it does impact your morale to a pretty decent level. Either way, we can use the torch to get around during the night. And what do we want to do here? Oh, yeah, that's right. We can make some coffee. That sounds kind of cool. Show you guys the cooking system for the game. We have some sugary cereals. Take a look at the, I think, construction menu here. So we can make a whole bunch of weapons. We can make some types of ammunition. We can make some coffee at the moment. But yeah, you can make a whole bunch of food. And some other stuff like that. Some chems, some electronics, some armors. And just in general, a lot of pretty good stuff. But for now, I don't think we need any of those. So we'll just, wait for a bit. I think it might be time to actually turn off the lamp and get our guy some sleep. And as you've probably noticed, sleep will heal up our limbs and wounds. So yeah, that is kind of a nice feature. And there we go. For a new day. And let's just try to go over here, eat all of this stuff. I'm pretty sure we can, I don't think we'll start growing anything just yet, because I think it's better to do that once you actually have the skills for it. But anyhow, with all the farmland here, we should be able to just grow a wide variety of things here. And looks like there's a whole bunch of corpses, oh god, of, snakes, presumably because they're small enough that they can't cross the barbed wire fast enough to not take damage. But that is that. So let's see, we have some storage space left. We're still carrying a lot of stuff, but I think we'll make another run for the second town over there. We're gonna try to grab whatever we can from that second gun store, which is again in a pretty good location that, like, you know, it's accessible. It's not terribly difficult to get to. So let's try to make a run for that. Either we're not getting notifications or Noborto Neil is just fending off a perpetual wave of zombies back there. Either way, that works for us. Now, let's see, how far away are we? Decently far away. Do-do-do. Oh, we don't want to mess with that. And, what is over here? So there is, oh, we can pick up some of the flowers and things like that in the terrain. I don't really know what they're used for. But they're, ooh, this is really nice. Man, this is like the most heavily armed small town I've ever seen. They have not one, but 3 gun stores. So, let's see, one. I think we put our knife here. Or no, never mind. We have a sheath with a with our curry inside it, so we can pull that back out and we can cut down the zombie with that. For now, I think we know the drill already. So cut that, smash through it. Take a look back here. Doesn't look like there are any guns inside the back there anymore. So let's take a look around the back side of the range over here. Nothing here. That is kind of unfortunate, but oh well. Perfect. We found some extended magazines for both the M111 and the other gun, the Glock. So that is going to be very, very useful. Found another gun we can use, and a briefcase SMG, which I'm not really sure what that would be, but yeah, we don't have any ammunition for it, so let's not deal with it. So at this point, I think we might be able to try to find a non-busted car, which will allow us to carry a lot more stuff, of course. For now, this city seems fairly light on zombies, so I'm gonna hammer away at some of these guys, cut them down. See what they have. This guy has a cash card, fairly useful. A hip flask, even more useful. A spray can, which I don't know what you can do with that, but anyhow, there's another store over here. Same thing, bust in firearm repair kit. Now that is really, really useful, but that is a little too big for what we want. We'll take the handy dandy books over here, a bipod, some bullet casings, which sound useless, but you can actually make your own ammunition as well. An underbarrel laser sight, that'll be useful. Brass catcher, some improved iron sights, some good mods for your weapons, stuff for M1s, for an effing foul. And those are busted, unfortunately. That console's also broken. Some sodas and some more water back there, eh? Okay. This might be a little bit risky, but can we actually just... Oh, never mind, these are just doors. Perfect. Ooh, this is really good. We have some lead, we have some incendiaries, we have some shotgun primers, and I presume these are rifle and large primers. We have a hand die and press set, kinetic puller, some electric forge, powered by batteries, eh? Wow, I think we're all set. We have yeah, so we found a bullet press, I think. You know, if I'm interpreting how you'd use that right. So to that, that would be actually really good, because I mean, if we set up shop inside here, honestly, we can probably make a lot of these 4.6 by 30 millimeter rounds, and in the minute we find something that uses them, that's that's where things start to get fun. I think we'll take a detailed look into this in a second. I'm gonna pause the video recording. I'm gonna do something real fast, and I'll be right back. Alright, so we are back with Cataclysm. So since we found all of these bullet press things, let's actually take a look at what it would, not necessarily cost, but how much would how would we even be able to make any bullets, eh? So, come to think of it, yeah, we do need recipes to do that. So, yeah, there we go. That's what I want. So after reading that book, we can figure out we figured out that it had 45 recipes inside it, and you take a look at all that. Actually, all the recipes seem to be just how do you load different ammunition, which is really useful. So that's one thing. For now, one of the things I wanted to do was for our M4A1, I wanted to attach all these modules to it. Mostly because then we don't have to carry them around, for one, and B, I think that's what we'll mostly use. So activate. You like the skill to equip it. Great. Underbarrel laser sight. There we go. So there we go. So we can attach those, and I think we're pretty much good on that. Let's read the book on shotguns, figure out a lot of recipes. So this is a really cool location that we've just found. So we'll actually get this. We'll make a note of it. So I think Control N. There we go. I don't know what they're called. Bullet press. So we can actually find this place later on. I haven't seen one of those inside this game, so I am really happy about that find. Let's see. Some more stuff like that here, and of course it has that firearm retooling area as well. Really neat. So I think we'll actually grab the brass catcher, and I think this is just an add-on for a gun, so not the recoil stock, the brass catcher, and activate it on our M4A1 so that we catch all the bullets, cartridges that is, from the M4, and we can then reload those. So overall, again, very successful day of looting over here. And oh, perfect. Honestly, like usually I don't loot the zombies, but there you go. We got 50 more rounds of some, I think, 9mm ammunition, which is definitely not bad. So we got a backpack full of very good stuff. Now this guy's a little bit tougher, so we found a military zombie, or a zombified soldier with the armor and all. I'm gonna try to take him out because then we can get his armor, provided that, you know, we don't bash it all to shreds ourselves. Come on. I think it's getting weaker. Let's take a look. So the bad thing about this is about combat is that you do run the risk of damaging your clothing, which doesn't sound very bad, but because you can rip your you can rip other things here, it can cause problems down the line. So right now we gotta get rid of a whole bunch of things. So let's get rid of cooking on 2 budgets. Lawyers, buddy, that's all useless stuff for us. And let's pick up a handy dandy rifle, which isn't inside the best condition, but not the worst. A bayonet, some cigarettes, and a lighter. All of that stuff is good stuff for us. 150 flares off of that guy. A Smith & Wesson revolver. Holy crap, we're finding a lot of really good stuff early on. And I don't know, at this point, like, you bash down a zombie child and you probably find an assault rifle. Yeah. Didn't work that time. And let's drink all the beer. Screw it. Some nice hearty stout. So that's pretty cool. So a lot of stuff inside the bakery. With the bakery in particular, we can actually take the stuff and make our own pizzas if we really wanted to. We might as well, or no? We'll leave that be. So yeah, that's also another option. There. Okay. So I think we're pretty good there. For the rest of this place, we could look around the town some more. Or we could just try to get out of here. Found what is this? An antique store. And perfect, it has a long sword. So now that we've been out here for a bit of time, like, you'll see that with the clothing and certain objects, such as like this flash watch, the little things that prefix its name, the little bars, right? Those are actually, why does a child have a pocket knife anyhow? The little bars are actually the items' quality, so our items are starting to take a bit of damage, which in itself isn't bad, but for my sake, honestly, I'm considering just cleaning house inside this town and just kind of butchering all the zombies so that they'll never come up, as in ever. Might be something that's worthwhile looking into. So like, what we can do here is that we can actually butcher the zombies into salvageable meat. I don't know what the consequences of eating that would be, but it's a fairly useful feature. So yeah, we might just want to butcher all of those. You can actually butcher the clothes as well to convert them into rags and things like that. I think it levels up our skills as well, so I don't know, we might want to do it. But yeah, kind of a useful thing to know, I guess. Take a look at what they have. Ooh, some chocolate candies. Just eat that. Butcher the 2 kids. And go along our merry way here. So I think we can take on a decent amount of these zombies. Yeah, these guys are not a big problem for us. There. Do they have anything good though? They have Linux t-shirts, a lot of cash, and a whole bunch of weed. That's something. Huh. Come on. Yeah, I think we might just have to stop butchering there. And again, because we have static spawns turned on, it shouldn't be a big problem if we get rid of all of these zombies, just for the sake of clearing this area out. And then later on when we so stop. Because now, later on when we come around here, this area should be more or less cleared. Oh man, you find so many zombies carrying firearms inside this town. I guess it makes sense because of all of the like stores, right? So yeah, I honestly don't know if butchering them actually has a big effect. Oh, this is an arcade. Ah, and there's children inside it. Perfect. But it might be worth our while to do so. So we might as well. Can we play any of these arcade machines? No. There's a decent amount of food, which we can kind of use to our advantage. Ooh, malted milk balls. Those sound good. So there's that. And we can buy some food here. It's kind of a cool thing. So I think we made a decent amount of or we made some decent space around the town by killing off all of these zombies. So now I just hope that when we come back here, we shouldn't have that much problem in getting what we want here. And oh yeah, sometimes you just find random pockets of clothes slash people. In this case, we found something like that. It's like we found a scientist with a not a radiation detector, but something that helps out with that. I think it's a one-time use type of thing. So we'll keep we'll keep that in hand. We'll explore the town here a little bit more. There's apparently some hazmat zombies to the front of us. What is over here? So some fast food restaurants, another town down here. But it looks like we should be pretty... Holy, that zombie has a lot of cash on him. Keep that for safekeeping, or for use later on. For now, she has a military rucksack, and it's poorly damaged. So I think we'll just butcher that up. But yeah, we're seeing a lot of like really useful things really early on here, which is fairly nice. Firefighter zombie, cut him down like that. What does he have? Some infrared goggles. Those sure we'll keep, and we'll just wear them. It's easier to store them like that. 45 ACP, grab some bullets like that. And oh yeah, that's right, we should try to fight these zombies inside obstacles. They can't move as fast, so we do get an advantage in fighting here. But unfortunately, no goods. Oh no. Yikes. It's already night. That is not very good for us. Didn't expect us to stay here that long, but it's a good thing we have the infrared goggles. And let's just take a look at what we have. So we have some lighters, some matches, and speaking about some of these matchbooks, we can drop the empty ones now. Actually, this lighter will drop because it has 4 out of 100 uses, just FYI, so that's not very good. We do have some food. We have a lot of ammunition for what it's worth. So I think we'll actually just honestly load these weapons right here. Or, never mind, they don't have magazines, so we can only load them one at a time. Really, really inefficient to do so. I guess in the meantime... So smash into the windows here. And ideally what we can do here is just drink some water from the toilet. Because we only have 2 units of... no. I want to grab things from there. One sec. We can grab the tailor's kit. Yeah, we don't need it. Take some of the multivitamins right here. And my goal right now is to find some more food in some place that we can just kind of lay low for the next little while. So there's a bed, which is kind of nice. We threw up heavily, so that water was definitely not good. But that's an easy fix. We can purify the water later on. Right now, it's just finding a safe spot to camp out for. So there's a lot of activity up there. With the infrared goggles, it's kind of weird in the sense that we can see what is like. Yeah, so there's probably some zombies down there, but like, you know, we can't actually tell that they're zombies for some reason. I mean, like with infrared goggles, you should be able to, right? Some sound back here. Yeah, there's one zombie. We can hopefully cut this guy up. Let's see what's happening. We're not wielding anything, are we? I think our I guess a curry broke or something. I don't know. That's weird. We can... I guess he had one, so we can pick that up. Yeah, but we still have the same problem. Still not enough food to drink the chocolate drink, though. What? Ooh, holy, what is inside here? That is a lot of stuff. 4 jug of bleach, a lot of cough syrup, caffeinated chewing gum. We'll take some of. I think our right arm, I don't know if our right arm is disinfected or something like that, but it's green for some reason, so we can put some disinfectant on that. That might actually be of concern, so let's just take a look at that. Oh, yeah, that is not good. Our right arm is infected and it's green. So we need to clear that up. So we already put some disinfectant on it. We can put some more, I guess. Yeah, so for right arm. And I don't think... Is that really having an effect? Am I pressing the wrong button here? So it looks like we can put all of that on that we want. It's not going to do much though. So that is, it's going to be a very, very bad way to go out, especially that now that we have all of this stuff. So let's take a look at that map again, and let's take a look at where a hospital, or where a, what do you call it, a pharmacy is located. I'm pretty sure this town has one. Coffee shop, bar, a Subway, pizza parlor, no. It might not actually, so yeah, that's kind of, it's kind of shitty. So I mean, we do have some time before that wound takes into effect, but I think what we need right now is just some... let's see, how much time do we have left on the goggles? We have a decent amount of time. Do we have a hot plate? Yeah, we have a hot plate. Here's what we can do. Unload the hot plate. So we have a battery. Let's see, what can we drop? What can we drop? The bayonet we can activate. And let's just mount it on some arbitrary gun, really. The main thing is that... Yeah, you know what, honestly, the recoil stock, we can... Now, we should probably carry that. Screw it. Hot plate would have been nice, but right now I think we have some bigger priorities to deal with, so we'll drop that. But we can reload the infrared goggles with a new battery. And that thing will, yeah, keep us running through the night here. So in the meantime, let's take a look at this town. I'm pretty sure it has a... Okay, so it has it has at the very least 2 veterinarian clinics. And... Coffee shop, doctor's office. And it has a doctor's office. So... We have a hacking USB, and we have some good stuff like that, so I think we'll be fine. We just came up on a... I think this is an army roadblock, actually. And this thing right here might actually be a APC. This one, I think, looks like, from the looks of it, I mean, it has a decent amount of battery and gas, so we might actually be able to drive that off at one point. But again, that's not going to happen unless we can... find some bandage or find some antibiotics real fast. So let's yeah, let's work our way through here and let's see what we can do.